Knights of Apollo, we are back. We're so back with Thrones of Britannia. Guys, we've got a great siege battle here. It's a 3 versus 2. 3 armies of Viking invaders ready to plunder and conquer Christian lands. But there are those who stand in their way. We've got Mercia led by Steel Rose. And fighting by his side, of course, Wessex, led by Shinsi. They do not have an easy task today because they're taking on some brutal Viking armies. First, we've got Dyflin, led by StrugglingToStay. And helping them out is East Anglo, led by King Kong Shen. And finally, last but certainly not least, we've got Planet Crazy 255 leading Soothire. So since the defenders were outnumbered, they have made some rules to make it more interesting. The defenders were allowed 1,500 money per player, and they get 1 artillery per team, 2 Huskarls/Berserkers per player, and 5 archers per player. On the attacking Viking side, they are allowed 1,000 money per player, 1 artillery, 2 Huskarl/Berserker per player, and only 4 archers per player. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is a good one. I am always on the lookout for cool Thrones of Britannia battle replays. So be sure to join my Discord and play some battles, submit your replay, and you just might see your battle replay in a video. And of course, if you haven't, don't forget to subscribe. We are getting so close to 1 million, and at 1 million strong, I don't care how strong the Vikings are, they'll never break us down. So guys, you know what to do. Sit back, relax, get some snacks and drinks, and enjoy the battle. You know, there's one thing that I absolutely love about Thrones of Britannia, and I just love the fact that they went all out on these settlements. Okay, so usually CA kind of copies and just reskins settlements. In Thrones, they just went all out, and they just made the craziest settlements. This isn't even the craziest one, but look at the inner workings here. This inner keep. I mean, it's just ridiculous, and it's so cool. And look at this, like, it's just huge, massive settlements that you could have. A little too big for my liking, for, you know, fun gameplay, multiplayer gameplay, but I will absolutely give CA credit here for actually trying to make unique and different settlements that aren't just like reskins. Sure, it's not perfect all the time, and you can cheese the settlements, but at the same time, it's really difficult for the defenders because just like Attila, they've got like the settlement damage effect, and you have to protect all of this, and it can all be burned down, and it can affect your morale. So it's a cool game. I mean, like, it's a disappointing game, but there's some things cool about it. I just love the time period. The Battle of Hastings, one of my favorite battles. I remember learning that as a younger lad, and I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, just hearing about all the heroes and the characters, and it was awesome. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. I try to get some Thrones of Britannia on the channel every once in a while. Also, the music is actually really good in this game. It kind of reminds me of Halo a little bit. Just listen. I mean, it's got that like epic Halo kind of vibe to it, so that's pretty cool. But we got Soothier. How do you say this? Soothier. Soothrayer. It's a Viking fact. I'm gonna butcher these names, but they're pushing up the towers, and they've got some Eastmen, they've got some Marauders, some Levy Axe infantry, and these units are so cool. I mean, this is such a cool time period. I just wish, yeah, they fleshed out the game a little bit better. We got Dyflin over here, the founders and creators of Dublin. How about that? So they're pretty cool. They're moving up. Got the orange and brown aesthetic. Got some guys like Mario jumping over those rocks. So that's cool. We got East Angle. East Angle. I'm just I'm gonna read it exactly as it looks. East Angle. But another Viking faction here. Dane Law Axemen moving forward. It's cool just to see these guys in action. I mean, there's something about this time period and watching men march with their big round shields. It's just really cool. I love this part of like English history. It's so chaotic and just the birth of a nation, essentially. All these different cultures coming to this little island and shaping it to what it is. Same with Hastings as well. You got, you know, the William the Conqueror coming in and taking over. But yeah, look at this. We got Mercia moving in. They're closing in with their spears. It looks like they're going to put up a little bit of a weak defense, I suppose. A little backed up defense. I don't want to say weak, but they've got Levy Spear Infantry. Oh, this poor fellow dead right in front of his unit. It's really pissed off the soldiers back here. They're like, ah, no. But yeah, they're going to be set up here ready to go. Oh, I'm hearing arrows go by. Oh, yeah, and I got the music blaring loud, guys. This music is so epic. And here comes some royal bar. I mean, the kite shields. I mean, come on. They just look so fresh. Mercia is a cool faction. I love the blue. Blue being one of my favorite colors. Got some male Saxes. Saxes. Yeah, I'm going to butcher a lot of names here. My old English is not very good. We got some militia feared spearmen. And here comes some Thanes. They're coming in to plug this. Are they going to charge out? Yo, they're charging out. Now, remember, the defenders are outnumbered, but they do have more money. So they're going to have better quality troops. So they're going to come out and fight. And look at this. The Norse here. The Vikings form a shield wall right at the last second. Are they going to get some archers up on the walls here to support? That would be beautiful, but they're not taking advantage of that. Now we got Wessex over here. They're kind of watching the east side. I feel like they should be watching the west, you know what I mean? Anyways, they are kind of holding over here, similar to Mercia. They've got some mailed Thanes ready to hold. This is a great unit. Let's check them out. They're also very cool. I like the red and yellow. Very McDonald's, or as the French say, MacDonald. Very MacDonald. Lay MacDonald. Anyways, they're holding back. They're not going in right away. Now, we do have a push, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. The burning of the buildings. And it's hard to defend this entire settlement. But they're going to move up the raiders who have the ability to burn buildings. And this is certainly a smart play from the attackers. I would do it too. You want to burn down the village, weaken their morale, which is already at 1% settlement damage. So I don't know if it works exactly like Attila, but I think it's pretty similar. They've taken this gate, but what is this? Do you really run your troops into the gate with the oil? And they're going to do it again! Why? Where's their siege tower? Just go up the siege towers. Just take your time. Or send a unit over here, capture the gate, then go in. Anyways, they're charging forward. They're getting their troops ready, and they're burning down the villages. Hopefully, the civilians, the town folk, have evacuated this area. I can imagine they have all went up this hill, probably burned their calves going up this steep hill, but hopefully they're in safety, and it's up to these brave men to defend the women and children of this settlement. Now, look at this massive sally out. Oh, man, Mercia is making a big mistake here. They definitely need to get some archers in this area to support. But this is cool. I mean, I don't know, guys. I think, like, look, I'm not trying to hate on the new games, all right? But I think I more appreciate Thrones now just because of how disappointed I am in the newer ones. Thrones is like, you know, it's okay. It's kind of like how I am with, like, Rome 2. It's like, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. I can get immersed in this. It's pretty cool. Oh, someone just lost their head over there. Are they going to fall back? Why are they not sending up archer support? That is my question. Do they have archers over here? What is this? Yeah, they've got archers right here. That they're feared archers. Is it feared or fjord? I think it's a feared sound. Anyways, they got militia archers over here. They could easily send them to the walls in... Oh, wait. Is this archers? Oh, okay, good. Finally. Look how cool this is. Oh, man. What an era. What an era. It's got its own cool aesthetic, that's for sure. That early medieval. And I think this Total War is the closest in terms of representing the actual scale of these battles. These battles were a bit smaller compared to like antiquity time. So I think, I mean, I could be mistaken. You know, don't take anything I say. You know, take it with a grain of salt. That's what I'll say. But now we've got some big axemen over here. Royal Huskars going in to try to split some skulls, smash some... Oh, there it is. Smash some shields. And more troops coming in from Southair. I don't know. I never know how to pronounce this. This was the one faction I just never knew how to pronounce. But yeah, they're fighting a good fight here, and they are breaking. Well, both sides are breaking, but hopefully these archers help them out. But you know, the shield wall makes things difficult. It's hard to get some kills through those shields with the arrows. So we'll see how that plays out. But over on this side, we've got the great burning of the town. And East Anglia here have kind of set up their forces, kind of resting and waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Honestly, looking at their side, their point of view, not that strong of a defense here. Not that strong, so they could probably muscle their way through this defense if they try hard enough. Dyflin has a little bit more of a challenge for sure, but Mercia is going all in. And I think that's why they sallied out. I think they want to get this fight on the road, like get the show on the road so they can really weaken one of the armies, so it kind of turns it into a 2v2 instead of a 3v2. You know, don't forget, I said this earlier, they've got they have the advantage of resources, of gold. So they have better troops, they just have less troops. So if they can go in and defeat in detail, right? Chip away at their forces when they're isolated, maybe they have a chance here of making this, you know, a little bit closer here of a battle. We'll see. I mean, numbers really do help. Even if you have less money, if you have more numbers, it can really help you out. But I don't know. This just doesn't feel like they're getting enough kills here. If we look at some of their units, this unit of mailed Saxes, they got 49 kills. This one has 2 kills here of armored spearmen. Then we got Royal Huskars with 4 kills. I mean, I think a lot of them just joined the fight, but oh, look at this. Isn't this quite the shot here? Just this beautiful little sally out through the gate. That's cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, Thrones, it's got the aesthetic, man. Now we've got the fight over here. Wessex sending in their mailed Thanes, and they're taking on the Eastman Axemen, which they should handle. But of course, you know, reinforcements are going to be coming in from Dyflin. We've got another unit of mailed Thanes fighting it out over here, taking on the Eastman Axemen as well. So this battle is really starting to pop off. This is actually the first engagement inside the city, as Dyflin sends forth their troops. Yep, that's what I thought. Since those troops are fighting, not surprised, we're going to see a lot of fighting over here. Oh, there's just something about this point of view. It just feels like lifelike, you know? I don't know. With the smoke, look at the fire. Hold on, let's try to get a cool shot here. Oh, I'm trying to get them fighting with the... Maybe with them fighting with the smoke in the background. Oh yeah. This looks good. I mean, you gotta admit, Thrones looks pretty cool. It's just that same old engine, and anyways, they're gonna fall back. Oh, look at them cycle. They're both cycle charged. That was... All right, guys, so we're back. We did experience a crash there. This is right where both sides cycle charge. And it looks like Dyflin's gonna cycle charge again. So is East Anglia here. They're gonna cycle charge. Look at this. they're kind of doing it at the same time. That's kind of cool. But the cycle charging is going to be huge. Wessex is doing cycle charging as well. Ooh, and they charge in Royal Huskars. Yeah, I completely forgot that one of the reasons I didn't cover this game as much as I wanted to is because it crashes all the time. Like the replay. The game doesn't crash when I'm playing, just the replay. I have no idea why. Here goes. Oh, he's going to charge even deeper into these Viking lines. Oh, and he's just chopping heads off. But yeah, hopefully we don't experience any more crashing. And Wessex is doing he's got a tough battle here of constantly cycle charging. The buildings are burning all around him. And it's a reminder of what they're fighting for. They're trying to defend the city. Now we've got Soothire. We'll go with that. They are now pushing some troops over the walls, and they're taking on some mailed retinue sword infantry. They're definitely not going to be able to go toe-to-toe with them, but maybe reinforcements will arrive. In the gate battle, it looks like it's coming to a halt. Both sides are kind of doing a little bit of a parlay here. You got a couple troops are like, no, we fight. Oh, no, they're going to push. Nope, they're going to get out of there. They are going to get out of there. Nope. Maybe. I think he's having some pathfinding issues. There we go. Okay. All right. So the Vikings are now going to focus their attention on actually trying to take the walls here instead of, trying to go through the gate. I think that was always their intention, actually. It's just they didn't expect Mercia to charge out and confront them like that. And here's some spears. These spears are probably going to get chopped up by these herdmen. They're going to really they're going to really face a challenge here. I am hearing some arrows fly in, and we got some troops that broke. They could come back to the battle, but oh, never mind. They just completely broke. They were routing. So yeah, this looks like it's going to just be a meat grinder of a fight. Over on this side, I like that Dyflin here, or Dyflin, they are charging this little pocket here. That's putting pressure on Wessex as they continue to fight on over on this front. But it looks like they broke some units here. They have also broken as well. I'm hearing arrows fly in. I'm not sure whose arrows it is. Oh, okay. It's the Viking invaders' arrows. But yeah, they're gonna come crashing in and try to do some damage against these Britons. And these are archers getting in range here. These archers only have 13 kills, and they are done. Their world is burning around them, and they're just, yeah, I don't see them lasting much longer. If anything, they're just absorbing arrows. That's the only thing they're really doing to benefit their team. Whoa. That's pretty cool. The rumble of the rubble. The rumble of the rubble. That's a kind of cool sounding sentence. Anyways, good fight here. The Wessex soldiers desperately trying to hold on. They're definitely leaving a carpet of dead of Vikings. They're putting up a good fight. They're going to countercharge. Oh, they're going to countercharge. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. All right, guys, sorry for the strange edit right there. Once again, we experienced a crash, so I decided to turn down my graphics. So if you're noticing that the game looks a little less good compared to a few seconds ago, it's because I turned down the graphics because obviously I just want to get through this battle replay. It's been such an awesome battle so far, and it would be a shame to, never be seen. But yeah, if you guys have if you've experienced this issue and have fixed it, let me know if you have any recommendations, like maybe it's a certain setting or something. But anyways, let's jump back into this one where the Royal Thanes are holding back an ocean of Vikings. And oh, now we got some archer fire coming into the flank of these retinue sword infantry. Where is that coming from? Right here, exactly. They've got 4 kills already, but the Wessex archers are really struggling because East Anglia, they've got better archers. Look at this. They've got armored archers. They are racking up kills as we speak. 40 kills, 41 kills. And then we've got 2 more archers over here. 36 kills, 30 kills. So they're definitely out shooting Wessex. So Wessex is really going to have to rely on infantry. And one thing that I noticed here from Wessex is I'm kind of surprised they didn't bring any cav to the battlefield. Because since it's such a big battlefield, there is a lot of opportunity here to get cav and try to do some sneaky cav attacks. Maybe get behind the enemy lines and kill the archers. You know, there's a lot of opportunities there, but both sides are exchanging arrows as we speak. And it's getting awfully brutal and bloody in this front line. So let's go see how the other fight is going on with Mercia, which they are winning. They are certainly winning this battle. We see a lot of Viking units breaking here. Mercia is still very much intact. But here's the thing about Mercia. They've been fighting a 1v1. Of course they're going to be winning this battle. Hopefully they win this battle. They have no business not winning this battle because they have such a financial gain over their opponent. Well, now might be the time, one, to clean up these troops. And look at all these arrows flying in right now. Look at this. Oh, just missing these archers. But now might be the time to start peeling some units over to help Wessex. Because Wessex has been dealing with a 2v1 for pretty much this whole battle. I mean, it didn't start as quickly as the fight we see here with Mercia. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Oh, look at them shift. They're shifting over right now. Are they? Wait, they're sending everybody over there? It really does look like they're sending everybody. They've got 2 units right now. Column formation. Oh, yeah. Royal Huscarls. Elite infantry. And they've got the mailed Saxes. This is the retinue sword infantry ready to clash here. They need to go in now. They've got a unit break and get in there and support. And look at the general of Wessex. He's coming to help. So the general is in the battle, folks. Oh, and just as they charge in, they retreat. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. What are they doing here? Yeah, that was weird. I got a little burp there. Are they completely I think they're falling back, guys. I think they're calling it quits. Well, not completely, but they're going to fall back to the inner workings of the settlement. Oh, yeah, they're getting everyone out of there. They're evacuating. So stage 1 of this defense is over. Stage 1 of the defense is over, and so begins stage 2. And they're going to rally what they have left. Wessex has really, really suffered, and this is probably why they're falling back. And the reason here is because if Wessex crumbles, Mercia's done for. Even though Mercia was winning his fight over here, if his flank falls, if his ally falls, Mercia's flank is going to be completely open, exposed. So yeah, this is a smart play. This is probably a good time to get out of there. Maybe even sooner now that I'm looking at it. And oh, this is a smart play too by the attackers, getting really aggressive with their infantry, trying to run down the retreating troops and getting them out of position. Are they going to get them? I think so. It's so close. Come on, they're like, imagine being this guy at the end. Come on, guys. Please, they're right behind me. Oh. Yep. They got some. Oh, look at them fight. Oh, they're killing some. They're like, whoa, we'll keep them back. Keep running. We'll hold back the horde. Look at this, outnumbered 2-4. Uh-oh, reinforcements. Oh, no. He's like, no, Jimmy. Jimmy. This guy, he just can't. Oh, there's no way. There's no way he's going to survive this. Oh. Oh my gosh. Get some milk. He lost his head. It's gone. Man, that was tragic. But yeah, these Huskarls, to lose them like this is tragic. They do have 202 kills, but they kind of have to get a lot of kills if they're going to be able to win this. And then we got another unit of Wessex that got caught out. Royal Thanes. Man, that's not a unit that you want getting stuck, because these Royal Thanes, if they were in an ideal position, they would rack up so many kills, but this is obviously not ideal. So they're going to find themselves surrounded. Yep. And that causes them to break. They do rack up almost 100 kills. But, oh man. Here we go. Look at all these Vikings storming the village, burning the buildings. Oh no. Is all lost? Or can? Oh, look at the graveyard. That's so cool. Is everything lost, or can they come back and win the day? They're not just retreating, they're really retreating. I thought for sure that they would hold here and here, but they are going to completely fall back. So it looks like they're going to hold this bridge, but they've got to send something to hold this position here. So they're going to split in two. We'll see how this plays out, but since this is obviously a little bit... Oh, wait, what? Who came back? Is that the Thanes? The Royal Thanes! They won 100 kills! Oh, and they do it. They get 103. All right. All right, guys. Well, as you can tell, we experienced another crash, but we're back. And I actually fast forward a little bit of the battle because right now we have just a massive race to get to the top. The Viking invaders have decided to go down or go up this side ramp while the defenders went up this steep hill. So right now they're just racing to get to the top. And there are some archers in position, and it's kind of tragic, but it almost seems like he's going to have to use his archers as infantry. He might as well exhaust as much ammo as possible. Also, I figured out how to show the unit type symbol. So if you press space, you can click on different icons that you want to show up, which actually, like, we can show their fatigue and morale and stuff. I'm not going to show that. I'm just going to show just kind of their ammo, their health, and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I don't know. You know, the flag system that they have is just the best. I don't know why they changed it. I think in Pharaoh they brought it back or something, but this whole like square thing they got going, I think they tried to clean it. They tried to make it less like in your face, but I don't know. Does this look cleaner? Doesn't necessarily. I think the flag system representing the units is the best way to go. But so it's good that they went back to it. But yeah, all these archers were first here, and they've got to be exhausted. Actually, these guys are just active, fresh. Look at that. They're actually doing pretty good. I guess they've had a little moment to collect themselves, but everybody else should be exhausted. Yeah, exhausted. They're all just exhausted. I mean, talk about cardio. Just running up this steep hill, and now you got to race up another hill just to get into a good defensive position. Let's see what happens here, though, because both sides, I guess archers are a bit quicker. Makes sense. They've got less equipment, less armor. So they're going to run up here and be the first to assault this secondary position. By the way, I put the graphics back to what they were. Oh, the officer. You see that officer just got sniped? There he is. He's dying. Look at him. Look at him. Good night, sweet prince. Oh my gosh, he's got like 2 in the head and he's still alive. That's brutal. But yeah, so a little bit of an archer fight here, and then that's going to be followed up with some axes. But they definitely can get some infantry over here. They need to. Oh, there we go. We've got some spearmen. Excellent. So now you can get these archers. All right, guys, we're back. I'm not going to let this replay beat me, okay? We're finishing this battle. I don't care how many times it's going to crash. We're going to finish this, and we're going to see the end of this fight. Anyways, we're back. It's a battle, and Dyflin is sending up some champions here. Retinue Sword Infantry, and they're going to take on these spears, which honestly, these spears stand no chance. But they have to hold the fort to buy time. So reinforce. Look how cool this is. The infantry charging forward, the hills in the background. They have to stand their ground. Come on. They're waiting, though. What? Why aren't they charging in? You'd think they'd go in here. But reinforcements are starting to arrive. Royal Thanes. Mercia has some armored spearmen. And look at, they're forming shield wall. You know, I thought they would just try to... I guess it's too late. Reinforcements are here. And this is it. See, this was the risk for the attackers to take this path. They honestly needed to get through here before the defenders got into position. Unfortunately for them, they're too late. And they're going to have to fight through a brutal choke point to try to win here. Mercia sending in reinforcements because he's kind of flanking with some archers. So he's going to try to protect the flank of these poor spears that are going to get pulverized pretty soon by the sheer skill and ferocity of the berserkers. So he's got berserkers charging in. Forget about it. Yeah, the berserkers are really strong in this game. Really strong. Oh, look how cool this is. The troops in the back there. Oh, man. Look at this. This is a proper battle. All right, we're gonna witness the great ending here of this fight, and hopefully they get enough time to rest their troops. They are certainly recovering. Some of them are tired. They were exhausted. But these poor spears, they are fresh, actually. They're fresh. His Royal Thanes are fresh. This is all really important. And then we got archers up here firing down. So, here's the situation, guys. We'll let this kind of play out as they fight. These guys are about to break, so they got to bolster their numbers. There they go. Mercia sending in some spearmen. Let's look at the numbers. 33,000 attackers. I'm sorry, 3,300 attackers versus 2,100 attackers. I was going to say, that's a lot of troops. So they are outnumbered by more than 1,000, but this is their opportunity to turn the tide. To turn the tide of this fight. Oh, now he's using fire ammo. Of course, fire ammo causes fear. It does affect all units involved, so even his own units aren't liking it. But, of course, the spears are already breaking. I love the fact that they're breaking, but they're not broken. Okay, they just broke. Oh, look how cool this looks. Man, why can't my game just not crash? I honestly would have played this game so much more if it just didn't crash. And look at these berserkers. They have no care in the world. They're just charging in. They're getting their axes wet. They don't care if they live or die. They just want to kill. They just want to kill. And, yeah, they do retreat, though. They're going to retreat them and probably... Oh, nice. Look at that. Nice little rally charge by the defenders. And look at this. It's a crowded line. It looks like a line in Disney World. All those people waiting for a 20-second ride. So they're trying to get into this breach, and this is definitely some hope. This is some hope right here for the defenders. This is definitely where they can turn the tide. Already the kills are starting to go a little bit sway the other way. Now, it will get even better once, because they've been holding with cheaper units, but it'll get even better once they get more elite units in here fighting and getting some good kills. They got to take care of these berserkers. How many already the berserkers have 55 kills, though the Royal Thanes have almost 150 kills. But these berserkers, they don't care. Look at them. They're just walking. Excuse me, pardon me. Going to your back lines. Excuse me. Hope you don't mind. Mercia, get in there. Oh, look at this this guy's taking on a berserker. Right? This is a berserker. Yeah, it's a berserker. Look at him go. Come on. Oh, nice. Someone got a quick little cut to the gut. He's down for the count. Here comes some Royal Huskarls. They're going to get a huge charge bonus. You got to cycle charge with these guys. I think you got to cycle charge. Leave them in for a couple seconds and then get the heck out of there. And that's definitely helping with the Berserkers. Berserkers have now almost have 100 kills. But I guess they're going to just leave them in to deal with the Berserkers. The thing about them is that they're going to fight to the bitter end. And these Royal Thanes are doing the best they can to hold back reinforcements while they take care of the Berserkers. That's a good job right there. And we got archers shooting at the Berserkers as well. I like in this game, what I like about this game is that there's way less projectiles compared to, sorry, I'm thinking about 1,000 things right now. There's way less projectiles in this game compared to like Rome 2 and Attila, to where we see just more infantry tactics, more charging, cycle charging. Not that that doesn't happen in Rome 2, but it's much more prevalent here. Words are hard today. But yeah, they've got a good fight. Another group of berserkers. Oh no, that's the same berserkers. They're down to 3, but they're pretty much have been taken out. Now Dyflin is charging in, or Difflin, or whatever the hell you want to call them. They're charging in, cycle charging. We got the same thing over here. Cycle charges coming in from Mercia. East Anglia, they're in there with some retinue sword. Look at it, it's just constant cycle charging from both sides. I love the cheering too, guys. That's another cool immersive thing they do with this game, the cheering from the troops. Sometimes you can all hear them like chanting in such a cool way. Like, this game is so aesthetically pleasing. I just wish it didn't crash so much, because if I had to record this like every day, I'd probably go insane. This was a brutal battle for myself. All right, so here's the question. Do they keep just bumping their heads into this tiny breach point? I mean, there's a chance that they could lose this. I mean, there's still a lot of reserves here, especially from Mercia. But we've got the general holding back here. Why is he retreating? He's got 26 kills. He hasn't lost a single man. He's fallen back because we got a flank. We got some warband. These guys suck. All right, they don't suck. That's mean. You know, they have feelings too, but they are levy spear infantry. All right, so I love their banner. It's just a sail, like a ship sail. I don't know. That's cool. But yeah, they're gonna march their way and flank. I mean, it's not gonna really lead anything. All it's doing is pulling the general away from the fight. But here's the thing: it's good that they send the Wessex general over to this side, because he doesn't really have any units to command. I mean, he's got some archers over here, some like 1 weak infantry. The Mercia needs their general to use general abilities and stuff, but this is this is turning out to be quite the struggle here, folks. This is awesome. Very cool. There we go. Oh, the Royal Huskars are charging in again. And look at them rack up those kills. 117, 123. You got to keep them cycling, though. You can't keep them in there. They're taking on some Marauders who have 116 kills. Oh, yeah. I like the announcer in this game, too. I don't know if you heard that. Our defenses must hold. It kind of sounded like Gerard Butler. Got that nice little Scottish flair. Here comes another charge of Thanes. And again, this is a battle of constant cycle charging. And check out the reserves forming square formation. How cool is this? They're forming shield formation. Did I say square formation? I'm an idiot. They're forming shield formation, a shield wall, because there's some archers that are shooting at them. So these archers, though, have pretty much used up all their ammo. We've got Mercia. They've got some archers that look like they used up their ammo as well. So it's all coming down to infantry here. And I don't know, guys. What I'm seeing is I don't know if they have enough. Because look at what they have in reserve here. The Hearth Guard. We've got the Warlords Champions. I mean, come on. Berserkers, another unit of Berserkers. Already has 135 kills, and they have 58 men left. They started with 80. I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but the meat grinder continues. We're down to 13 minutes in the replay, and I'm just thankful that the game hasn't crashed. I'm almost like afraid to zoom in and look in there because it might crash the replay, but I'm hoping that when there's less and less troops, the chances of crashing is less as well. Here comes reinforcements. Again, a constant stream of troops. And I'm curious if they're going to kind of get a little lazy with the cycle charging. It looks like he's trying to get these troops out. He's trying to keep them fresh. He's trying to keep them motivated. You don't want them stuck in the fight. Oh, there's breaking over there. These Thanes have 235 kills. Let's look at the kill difference now. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're killing enough. Oh, no. You got to get some troops in there. You cannot lose ground like this. But it does give an opportunity to flank. It does give an opportunity to flank. And he's going to do it with the Royal Hussars. Come on, get in there. Give him a good time. Oh, man. Are these more berserkers? Oh, no. The Anglian Raiders. So now they've kind of pushed up. They're making some progress. Yeah, I don't know, guys. They're bleeding troops quick. The defenders are in a desperate situation. But I'm looking at what the attackers have, and they don't have a ton either. So if they can get lucky and cause some chain routing, deal with the berserkers quickly, there is a chance they can win this one. Now, I'm curious about this little flank here. This is... He's taking his sweet time. And that's actually pretty smart because it's keeping this general stuck over here. Oh, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Axemen. So that's a problem. If, honestly, at this point, if I'm Wessex, I would probably charge and bring the fight to these spears so you can take care of them. And then prepare for this next move. All right, our men run from the enemy. Uh-oh. East Angle. They're breaking, guys. A lot of breaking from the attackers. Hold up. They're still not killing enough, though. They're still not killing enough. But I'm loving this cycle charge central over here. Oh, that's going to crash the game. Holy crap. We got to get through the battle, guys. I can't get all the close-ups, okay? We're just going to watch and stand from afar. Let's look at some of the kills for Mercia. We got 83 with this mailed sea axes. We've got 78 here for these axes. Let's see, 298. Whew, they're racking up some kills. This one here, retinue sword infantry, 80 kills. So they're definitely getting their fill. They're definitely getting some kills in. Ooh, the Royal Hussars. Guys, check this out. This unit has 160 fresh. But they have 207 kills, and they still have 100 men left. I don't know if it was worth charging them in there. Yeah. Just, with the Hussars, you want a clear charge. You don't want to charge the back of your own men. You're just not going to really get anything out of that. All right, so Mercia, this is it. They're starting to run out of troops. Wait, the archers have fallen back. Interesting. Yeah, just charge these guys. I mean, they're levy spearmen. Your elite sword infantry will handle them, even if they're in shield wall. Just charge them. Deal with them. Get them off the battlefield. Don't be passive there. I think that's a mistake. Let's zoom in here. Look at this beautiful struggle. Oh, and then here comes another. Oh, man. More berserkers coming in. I think if they can deal with the berserkers without losing too many, they still have a shot here. But these berserkers, I mean, 181 kills. They really rack up a lot of kills for what small units that they are. They just have no care in the world. They're just like, Hakuna Matata, baby. We're going in. We're going in. If I die, I die. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. That's the slogan for the berserkers. That's so messed up. Sorry, this is a little off topic, but so, I mean, obviously Hakuna Matata is not a good slogan. Like, oh yeah, your dad just got murdered? Hakuna Matata. I mean, of course he doesn't know that, but still. It's like, oh, you think you murdered your dad? Let it go. Hakuna Matata. No! Make it right. Make it better. But there we go. Yeah, these archers are going to flank behind. They're going to run past the floating rocks. Gotta love it. Floating rocks, everyone. So this is a fantasy game. Anyways, they break these troops instantly. Hey, you know, it's a win. It's a win right there. And it's definitely brought the kill difference a little bit closer. So that's big right there. And they just got to keep doing that. I like that little combo. But I don't know if I would have fallen back so many archer units. But, so many units are breaking here for Mercia. Or at least they're wavering. They're not breaking. But I'm looking. Let's see what they got left. They got Axemen. We got the Anglian Champions. That's going to be a tough unit. Some Raiders. Warlord Champions. Berserkers. Yeah, I don't know, guys. The balance of power is looking pretty rough right now. Ooh, and Mercia's breaking. He's kind of have to go. He's got to go all in. He's got to go all in. This general needs to join the fight. They need to join the fight. It's time. Do or die. And if you're Wessex, you need to join the fight as well. Like, you need to go in and just try to kill these guys as quick as possible. You got to go in. Because what you're trying to do is create fear. And if you inflict a ton of casualties, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. Oh, man. General, keep your men in the fight. Oh, this is it. This is Mercia's final charge. They're going all in. No more reserves. This has been a cool back and forth over here. A lot of dead troops. Oh, so many breaking. No! A lot of breakage going on here. And here comes the Hearthguard of Difflin. So they're going to try their best here, but it's a brutal. This is like Hastings right here. The troops are so close together, fighting it out, except there's not an open field. There's no cav at play. And they're going to constantly cycle in troops. They've got plenty of reserves. Well, actually, it's mostly just archers. So both sides are really going all in. This is kind of cool. I mean, it's still looking terrible for Mercia, but if they get lucky, kill a general, it cause a chain rout, you never know. Let's go see what's going on with with Wessex. So they're going to charge in. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little maneuver right there. And they're... Wait, what are these archers doing over here? Why is the Mercian archers over here? They don't need those men. They need to go help out over there. Just throw bodies over there. There we go. They're breaking these guys. And then we got berserkers over here. Oh, no. I didn't know those were berserkers. Oh, they're in big trouble. Well, these archers are basically... like, oh, we got to charge into the Hakuna Matata guys? Oh, we're screwed. Why? Because I worry. I worry for the rest of my days. And these berserkers don't. And they're just going to have fun killing these men. Anyways, the main fight is over here. And it looks like Mercia is well, they're fighting. They're putting up a good fight. The general... He's still got a healthy unit. And these units, yeah, just get them back into the struggle. Royal has scars with almost 300 kills. They're putting up a fight. I mean, this is awesome. Look at this. Just blood, guts, and sweat over here. Oh, man. What a battle. And then over here, Wessex General... Oh, look at, they're all trying to deal with these berserkers. It ain't going to happen. These berserkers are going to go, how do you put this? Berserk. We got Axemen over here. They are at 140 kills. The general is at almost 200 kills. He's only lost 7 men. He's only lost 7 men. He's probably going to lose a lot more, though, because he's... Oh, yeah, he just lost a ton there. These archers are trying to close in. Oh, the general's getting surrounded. He should fight out. Oh, dude, come on. Stop dying. Yeah, this battle is over, but hey, what a valiant stand by the defenders, and they're still going. The general's backing up a little bit. We got the champions charging in with 115 kills. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, man. Okay, the general won here, but he's about to get flanked by berserkers, and this is the nail in the coffin for Wessex. Nail in the coffin right here. Yep. He's breaking. While that's done, let's watch the remaining brave souls of Mercia. I'm just glad we got through this replay, guys. We did it. We did it. Hey, can we get a like? Can we get a like on this video for making it this far through, like, what was it, 4 crashes? Guys, the crashes are tough, okay? Because not only do you get towards the end of the battle and it crashes, you have to go back and fast forward all the way to the point where you just were before the crash. I mean, come on. Give this video a like. What are you doing? Royal Bodyguard. They are at 150 kills. They're breaking some souls. They're cracking some skulls. So, yeah. Good fight. Good fight. But I don't think it's going to be enough. But you got to give props to this general here. Watch my game crash. Could you imagine? If it crashed right here, it's done. You know, it's done. We'll just imagine what happens at the end, okay? But he is putting up a fight. Now, over on this side, it's over here as well. So we got units that, yeah, this is, I mean, even if Mercia holds here, they are not going to have enough to deal with whatever's coming up this way. And they can go up and capture the victory point, which is a church. That's pretty cool. Like a massive cross with a flag coming out of it. That's cool because the Vikings would like raid churches and take all their wealth and stuff. Makes sense that the victory point is... It'd be cool if they made like a last stand at the church, you know, like, this is sacred ground, you know, just try to hold. But there you go, guys. That's it. I'm surprised there's still a minute 30 here. What? Oh, the archers are back. Nope, they're done. Oh, there we go. That was weird. The time still had like a minute, and then it just like, yeah, it's over. Yeah, it ended. Okay, let's end the replay. Look at the results. This is a Pyrrhic victory for the Viking attackers. So numbers come out on top. We've got Difflin here getting... Oh, I'm so glad they showed the kills, unlike Attila. 2,185 kills. What got them so many kills? What is this? What unit is this? Are these the Berserkers? Oh, yeah, the Berserkers. Look at them. They were cooking. They were cooking. And then we've got King Kong Shen. And he got 1,100 kills. He's East Anglia. East Anglia. Anyways, he did pretty good. And then we've got, of course, the Su Rai ER, or however you pronounce it. Again, the Berserkers getting some good kills. But really, I mean, Difflin, they really carried the load here. Good job, but good job to all the players. Good job indeed. And then we've got Steel Rose. He's playing as Mercia. He got 2,500. He did a fantastic job. But you know, you can't say that Wessex did a bad job. He took on 2 players at once. He had a tough fight, and also had a really small army. He went with pure quality. I think he should have honestly have gotten more troops. Yeah, I think it would have been better to just get more troops, like Mercia here. Just get more troops and try to go toe-to-toe with their numbers a little bit. But this was fun, guys. I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. But that's going to wrap it up for this Thrones of Britannia. Please share any insight if there's a way to fix these crashes. I've always had this issue. I just gave up on it, and I kind of forgot, and that's why, you know, I'm reminded today why I don't cover Thrones of Britannia that much, and I would love to cover more of it because I love this era and this time period. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and guys, you know what? I'll see you next time on the battlefield, okay?